run this grill, or this range rather. Just turn your knobs on, and then you got your igniter on the left-hand side. Might have to hold it for a second to get it to stay on. There's a little thermocouple inside of there that has to warm up before it'll keep the gas valve open for it to stay on. You've got that burner there. Your center one. It's a little hard to see during the day, the flame. Should be able to catch it on camera. There's that guy. Then the oven, this is a totally separate deal on this one. Down here, you got a timer on this side for how long you want to cook. If you're going to be doing any high-speed baking, I would highly recommend you get your own thermostat or thermometer. The temperature controls on these are fairly approximate, so it'll give you a good idea what your temperature is, but don't trust it until you trust it. Just verify with another thermometer that it is working like it's supposed to be. And then to start this guy, there's a little igniter symbol right here. You hold that guy down, it's going to ignite your pilot light. You can kind of watch underneath here, typically. Alright, so pilot light's lit. And then once that's on, just keep this knob held down. Keep that pilot light on. And then you can keep rotating it, and then your entire burner comes on underneath here. Then your timer, you just rotate your knob. Turn it up as much as you want. Now when you're done, switch it back up, shut everything down. We've also got a pretty good storage space underneath here for any pots and pans you want to use. The light for underneath this guy, that's going to be this little surface light button right here. So that'll bring that on, so you can see what you're doing when you're cooking. And the detailers haven't fully gone through the interior yet. They're going to wipe all of the stuff down before it gets home to you. Just so you're not worried about that. Then you've got more storage inside here. If you ever need to replace the microwave or unplug it for whatever reason, this little compartment is where it's plugged in it. Just a good thing to know. Then another GFCI outlet here. And all kinds of storage throughout the entire kitchen. You've got a couple pretty good sized drawers there. Lots of space here to store stuff. Then your kitchen sink, just got these panels here that pop up. Really good sized kitchen sink. This guy does pull out of here, so you can spray off whatever you're doing if you're washing dishes. Got little weights hung up on something, so if that ever happens, you just come under here, and then there's a little weight hanging off of this. Sometimes it'll get caught up in the water line. You just want to pick it back up, or in this case, bring it back down. And retract your hose. I'm going to adjust that guy a little bit while I'm in here. That way it works a little bit better for you. Then the next thing we'll talk about here is the refrigerator. Whoever had this before, put this style of latch on here. So this guy, you just click it on. And then to release it, you've got a tab on top and bottom side of it. You just pull that, and this drops out. Your different functions on your fridge. This is a little touchpad here. So it's usually got this lock on it, but to turn it off, you hold that the text down, and it'll turn off the lock. And then you've got 3 different functions on here. So this is going to be like a low power mode if you're out somewhere that you don't have a short cord to hook up. You can just turn on to that. That's called like vacation mode, and it just runs at a slightly lower power. And then you can keep tapping the function button. This is to like get the freezer really, really cold. You can see the temperature changes on here when I hit the function buttons. This will make the fridge really cold as well. And then you can go through and have just either one of those, or you can have all of them off. Really nice refrigerator here. There's all kinds of space inside this thing. This is one of the biggest fridges I've seen in a camper. These are really, really nice. The keys for your camper are going to be right here inside the fridge as well. You've got 2 sets. So you've got one, this gray Bauer key. This is going to be for your entry door. And then I believe these black keys are going to be for your compartment doors. Yeah. I'm just going to leave these guys right in the fridge for you. That's just where we tend to put them so that everyone knows where they're at. Close that guy back up. Lock it up so we're ready to move. Then that's pretty much it for the kitchen. We'll move on to this bedroom next. So up here you've got this little elastic cord to keep this door from flying closed when you're going down the road and transporting. And there is a little magnetic latch on the end of this guy just to keep this door kind of kept closed. But it is like a sliding barn door. You've got another magnet back here to keep the door open. I'm going to leave that guy just like that for now. Follow me in here. Check out the bed. If you don't want to use this upper bunk, or if you just want to have a little more space down here to hang out, you can pop this guy up and it lifts right up. Set it up for bedtime. You can just pop this right down like that. There is an emergency exit on this top bunk. To operate that guy, you just got that little lever there. You pick up that red piece, then pull it straight, and then you can pop the window straight out. I always tell people to just open them up like once a month while you're using it. That way it opens nice and smoothly. What'll happen is that rubber bulb seal kind of has a tendency to stick to the window frame quite a bit. So just open it up once in a while and it'll make it nice and easy. If it is an emergency situation though, you need to get out, just tell the kids to kick it open. You just got a regular sized window underneath here and a couple of cushions.
Those are for the dinette.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Then you got some storage under the bed here. 3 nice big drawers. And lots of closet space up here as well. And then right here, this is where your TV hookup would be. So on this wall, you've got your TV backer, and then your coax hookups if you're running it off of cable or satellite. That's where those guys are at. Then you do have a USB port on the side here to charge up some devices. The most important thing probably to talk about in the bedroom here is this box down here. This is your converter. I wish that would have opened up the other way. But this is where all your 110 breakers are at. So if anything's not working, this is the first place you want to come and check. Just make sure that all these breakers are on and they're not tripped or anything like that. They are labeled very nicely, which helps out a lot. And then if anything happens with the 12 volt side of things, you just pop this little door open here. And inside of here are all of the fuses. And on the back side of this guy is all your labeling for each fuse and what it does. And typically, if one of these fuses pops, there will be a little red LED that pops up on the left-hand side of this. That way you don't have to go through and pluck every single fuse out to see which one's popped. And if you ever do pop one of these guys, to replace them, you can just go to any auto parts store. This is a very common style of fuse, and pretty much any auto parts store will have them, in case you do need them. Back on here. Close that up. And then throughout the camper you'll see ducts like this. These ones are going to be for your furnace. And then the ones on the ceiling are going to be for your AC. That's pretty much it for this bedroom. We'll move on to the master bedroom next. Up there you've got your smoke detector. We already checked it, make sure the battery's good on that. And then in here you got your bathroom. Pretty nice sized medicine cabinet. You've got another one above the toilet. Yeah, nice porcelain toilet. Inside of here, you've got your light switch on the wall, and then this is your control panel for your hot water heater. So to get it fired up, if you don't see any lights on here at all, like I said earlier when we were going through the outside, just flip the switch on in your water heater compartment. Then when you want hot water, just touch the button, it'll come on and turn on. And this one goes up to 124 degrees Fahrenheit. You can adjust it with the little arrows on the side. You can bring it down or up. If you're going to be running multiple faucets at a time, I'd recommend leaving it set up a little bit higher, If you want it to be a bit more efficient, burn less propane, you can turn it down some. Then if you want to see your temperature in Celsius, they got that as an option too. I've never used that. But yeah, aside from that, just your typical bathroom stuff. You've got lots of storage in here and there and underneath the sink. And your shower door just kind of slides open like that. And it's kind of just a little friction that holds it in place. This side opens up as well. Kind of just the same deal. Just a little bit of friction holds it in place. When you're traveling, you want to leave it open like this. Then you've got this little retainer piece right here. And that guy just drops down on top of it. That way this door can't go anywhere. And there's no chance of it shattering that way. I think that's pretty much it for the bathroom. Oh, yeah, we got our vent here. So this one's just a manual operation. You just got the knob right here. Turn it to the right and open it up. And back to the left to close it. And then the switch for your fan is just right here in the corner. That is it for the bathroom. Actually, one other nice thing they did here in the bathroom, just like your compartment lights, they put in one of these motion detector lights. So the side with the two lines on it, that's the motion detect side. Center is off, and then all the way to the forward on this one line, that's just going to be on all the time. But I'll switch it back to that guy for the motion detect. All right. On to the bedroom. In here, you've got some really nice sized windows. Same style of shades as the living room. You do have a second AC unit in here. And the thermostat for that guy is right here. And it operates the same way. This thermostat is only going to run the AC unit in here. Your other thermostat is what will control your propane furnace. So turn this guy on, just hit the button. You can go through your different settings. You can have it on auto, you can have it on high and low. It does say heat, but this one's not going to run your furnace. We'll just leave that guy off for now. And this switch here just controls the lights on the ceiling. These lights here are the ones controlled by that switch. Those ones back there, they have their own switch on them. And then same with the pendant lights on the sides of the bed. There's a little switch on the right-hand side of them. You can turn them on and off. You've got a couple of outlets on the sides, and you've got a USB port in the center up there, and a nice shelf. You can put your devices up here and let them charge overnight. This mattress is not the original one that came with the camper. This one's much nicer. It's very comfortable. The downside of that, though, is if you want to get to anything underneath the storage compartment, this is a pretty heavy mattress. Just keep that in mind if you're going to store anything down here. And then lots of storage on the sides. You've got a couple little compartments down there. You've got the same one on the other side of the bed. The one above the bed, do not turn that into a bookshelf. Don't put a bunch of heavy stuff up there. It's not fun to get any surprises in the middle of the night. And I think that's pretty much it for this camper. You've got another smoke detector up here, but that's just about it. Got more storage in here as well. And this one does have the same motion detector light on it too. So it'll turn on whenever you open up the doors. That's it.
Thank you, Danny.
No problem. Enjoy the new camper, guys.